start on our back and do some leg sways, and then we'll go into some upper body, and then we'll hit our lower body for our mobility and stretch today. So let's just lay on our back first. Make sure that core is pulled in tight, belly button, spine, round those hips under, and then lower that back. Bring those arms out. Look up here, let's see it. Knees at the tabletop. Let's drop our leg over to the right. Laying over. You can hold, you can bring this hand to help it over. Hold it. Try to keep this shoulder on the ground. You're going to get a stretch all the way through. Couple more seconds here. Good. Use that core to pull you back through. Let's go to the other side. Keep that shoulder on the floor and then push into that top knee. So you're opening this part of your chest into the shoulder and stretching all this over here. Just a couple more breaths here. Good. Slowly bring those knees in. Give a little tug here. And we're going to come back and sway our legs over. Over to the right here. Just come over and lay on your side here. Head down. Arm, this bottom arm is straight out. This top arm is right here. We're going to draw a circle. We're going to try to keep our hand on the ground. When you get to right here, it might be a little harder to keep that hand on the ground. Open it up, make that full circle all the way down, and then draw it back around. Circle. Bring it back around. Good. We're going to do 2 more. Open it up. Good. 1 more. Draw it all the way back. Good. Now from here, kind of just open it up. Feel that stretch. Try to bring that shoulder as far as you can down, and then close it up. Open. And close it up. You're still going to feel it all the way down when you open this up. 1 more here. Good. Pull those knees into that chest. Give a little tug, and let's move to that other side here. Lay on that side, find it, open it up, try to keep that hand on the ground, open it, slide it down. Good, and back around. You can follow your hand with your eyes if you want to. That feels a little bit better to you. We got 1 more right here. Still keeping that core pulled in. Good. Now open. Draw that shoulder down as far as you can. And pull it in. center. Roll yourself up, and let's just come up to your tummy here. Okay. Bring those arms out like you're in a plank. And I just want you to lift up, and hold it right here. Core is tight, focus is forward. Just hold it. Or open the chest and feel the top core. Part of that core, belly button up. Good. Now, walk those hands up just a little bit more here. We're going to do a torso twist here. So it's going to feel a little weird since we're on our back, on our tummy. We're going to pull that elbow in and then open it up. Bring it in, open it up. In, open it up, in, open it up. Good. Come down to your center here. And let's go for that other side. Pull the elbow in and open, lower, or twist it in. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Good. Bring those hands right up underneath your chest here, or your side right here. And let's lift it up into that cobra. Keep those feet down and just lift up. And one. Good. Now we're going to do a W. Okay. So we'll start with our W with our arms here. I want you to lift and squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then reach to get those thumbs. Pull back and lower. And up. Bring those arms out in front. Back in and lower. I want you to really try to lift up. I'm a little tight right now, so that's why I'm not going as far. So just lift up as far as you can. Find and lengthen those arms. I want you to stay up. My arms are sore, so it's kind of hard for me to do it. So I want you up, reach long, and then pull it back and bring it back through. So full range here. I kind of shorten it a little bit. Okay, let's do it again. Lift, reach, and pull and lower. Good. Do one more right here. Lift and lower. Good. Take a second here. We got one more little flow through here. So we're going to do, our hands are behind our head here. We're going to lift it up. Bring those hands back behind you. Give a lift and lower it down. And lift. Bring those hands back behind you. Give a little lift. And hands behind you. Lift. Bring those hands back behind you here. And all the way back through. Good. One more time here. Lift. Give a little lift. Good. Now, get those hands, we're going to bring them in our back. We're going to lift. And I want you to just bring those elbows down, like you're bringing them down. You can put your head on the mat, rest it there, and hold. Good, slow release here. Let's come up, complement that with a up dog. Lower. One more time, lower those elbows to the ground as far as they'll go. Hold it. Good. Release it into that up dog. Good. And then just come to seated, and then we're going to move into that seated sways here. So now we're going to open up our hips here. Okay. We're going to just try to drop that knee down as far as you can. Sway it through. Good. We'll do two more like this, and we'll try to do a little add-on, and I'll show you what that's going to be. Good. Now we sway to this side. I want you to kind of lift, lower, and then we'll move to that other side. Ooh, lift, lower, flip it to that other side. Core has to be tight. Little lift, drop, mobility in this. This side is really tight. So you might have a hip that's a little bit more tighter than the other. We'll do two more right here. Up, lower, bring it back down. Press it up and bring it back to center. Good. Okay, we're gonna come up for our lunge. So we're gonna just come in. Let's bring our left leg out in front. We're gonna come into our lunge and we're gonna frame that leg right here. I want you to walk that foot like we rainbow that foot. So walk it out over here like we got your. We just rainbowed our leg over. Now, drop that back knee and hold it right here. So this hip is kind of pushing in the ground here. You can have your hand on that other leg and kind of push it in. Good, hold it right there. Good. Now, fingertips, walk that foot back in, drop, and let's switch sides here. Good. Fingertips on the floor, walk it out, drop that knee, pushes that hip, kind of push this side in if you want to, pushes that hip. Good. From that foot, walk it back, drop that knee, and let's switch to half kneeling again. So our leg's going to be kind of at an angle here. We're going to do like a side bend going down. Knee pressed out, reach this arm long, and then just come down into that. Push the knee out. Keep the hips up. Rolled under, core tight. Good, come up, use that core, and again. You can bend that elbow. If you go all the way down to the ground here, that's good. If not, stay right here. Good, and come up. Good, let's go for that other side here. Arm up, find it, want to try to come down to that elbow or forearm. You can try it and pull it through. One more time. And come up. Good. Let's come to onto our back. We're gonna finish it on our back. We start on our back and we're gonna finish on our back. Okay. We're gonna go into our 4-point stretch. So we want you to, I guess we start with that right leg. Push that knee out here. Push it out. We're finding some space in that hip. If you put your hand right here on that hip flexor, or right above that hip, you're gonna feel the tension there. It might not feel like much, but it is doing something. So push, never push on the knee, push on that meaty part of that inner part of that leg. Hold it right there. Flex the foot. That just, when you flex your feet, it activates the muscle. Good, now bring that leg in. I want you to try to reach underneath that knee. That just gives you, still flexing, let's flex both of the feet. This just gets a deeper stretch here and holding underneath the leg. Couple more breaths here. And slowly release it. Give a couple little sways here. Good, one more. Good. Let's go to the other side. Flex that foot. Push away here. Just a couple more seconds. Good. Now we gotta pull that knee towards you here. Hold on to it. Flex those feet. Good. Slowly release it. Sway those legs side to side. Good. One more. Good. Now pull both knees in. Give them a tug here. Round over. Feel that lower back press into the mat here. Release it. And slowly roll up. And that is your flexibility and mobility.